Good evening, I'm Rick Schutz. 75 local World War II veterans spent most of the day in Washington, D.C. The Central Illinois Honor Flight sent the heroes to see the World War II Memorial and other sites at no cost to the veterans. ABC News Channel 15's James Fillmore joins us live at Willard Airport in Savoy with more. James.
Well, Rick, the Central Illinois Honor Flight was about 30 minutes late, but the veterans are actually still making their way off the plane, down the walkway, and into the Hangar 8. But joining me now was one of the first veterans off of the plane. His name is Franklin Lewis. He's a World War II veteran from Bloomington. So thank you so much for agreeing to do this interview. Now, the first question that we have for you, just how was the experience and what was it like being able to be a part of this?
Well, I would say it was, I suppose, awe-inspiring. I didn't expect as much as they did. They just, the fellas that run it, they just never end. There are probably 6 or 8 of those fellas. They were up at midnight. They went all day long, kept us busy, but they took care of us, and that was the main thing, just to keep us occupied all day long.
And what was going through your mind? What were you feeling when you saw the World War II Memorial for the first time?
Well, of course, that was the biggest surprise today, how I have never seen it before, and just how massive it is. But you look at it, you see all the stars, and you think, oh, they're beautiful, but each one of those represents some fellows that didn't come home and aren't here with us. And that's what we should be honoring. Of course, they took care of us today, but we must think of the fellows that didn't make it.
And there's hundreds of people here out showing their support, welcoming you all home. Well, how does that feel?
Oh, great. Yeah, I didn't expect anything like this. Local people and little kids out there, they're all smiling, and they just look at you. You can tell they mean the reason they're out here. Of course, my wife and my sister showed up in the crowd, which was a surprise. So it was great to see them.
Well, we're glad that you had a great time, and thank you again for joining us. We're going to have much more on Sunrise this morning with more interviews with veterans and just reaction. But for now, we're live in Savoy. James Fillmore, ABC News Channel 15.
Great to see that out there. And as James said, be sure to tune in to ABC News Channel 15 in the coming weeks. We'll have in-depth coverage on more honor flights coming out of Central Illinois. Well, after more than 2 decades as a